Hello, welcome to Little Smiles International School online tutorials. Today's tutorials is basically for Sunflower 1A and B, that is Basic 1 or Class 1. Today's tuition is based on mathematics and is taken from strand 2, which is algebra. The sub-strand is 3, which is fractions. And we are going to look at what a fraction is. What is a fraction? A fraction is part of a whole, or when a whole is partitioned into two equal parts, we have a fraction. For instance, this is one orange, one whole orange. If this orange is partitioned into two, we have two equal halves. This is known as 1/2. This is also known as 1/2. Half and a half, because they are equally divided. And let's look at this orange. It's the same one orange, but one side is bigger than the other. So we cannot say these are two halves. These can never be two halves because they are not equally divided. So this is not a half, but since these two are equally divided into two, we have two equal halves. Now that we know what halves are, let's see if we can differentiate between these two objects. The first one is equally divided into two halves. So we can say this is a half, this is a half. If we look at the same circle here, divided into two halves, two equal parts, one side is smaller than the other side. So this is not a half. So I've crossed it out. This is a half. I've marked it. Now, let's look at the second part. This shape and this shape. This has also been divided into two, but 1/2 is bigger than the other, so this is not a half. But when we look at this shape, it has been equally divided into two. This is a half, this is a half, so it is marked right. When we look at this shape too, it's the same shape. This is equally divided into two halves, so this is correct. And this one, looking at this one side is bigger than the other. So this cannot be called as halves. So after this tutorial, we are going to load this exercise online. And you are going to tick those that are halves in the box below. And those you cross those that are not halves. Get yourself an A4 sheet and a clear bag. After answering your exercise, put your exercise in your clear bags. Every exercise that you do, keep them in your clear bags. When school reopens, we'll collect all exercises and mark. This is the end of today's tutorial. Bye-bye.